We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tony Gosling makes his big league debut right after this. Alex Young is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's set. Here it comes. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
To short, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Turner over at second. Bellinger at first. 1 gone. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. LA's on top, 1-0. Tony Gosling will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Standing in, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Corey Seager, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Edwin Rios.
At the plate, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Swing and a liner, but foul. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. LeCastro ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tony Gosling.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gosling. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Still 1-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expect.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
In his career, Peralta has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gosling is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So digging in now, Carson Kelly is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Two out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder at the track, and it's gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 33 on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
To 2-2 now. And the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Marte is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Rios. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rios, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, back off the plate. Ball 2.
Line to the right side. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Gosling has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Digging in, Alex Young. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The second baseman, Tim Castro.
Digging in to try it again, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Austin Barnes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Tony Gosling. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Peralta, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 28 on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's Starling Marte.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that looks good.
Fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, no left fielder, James Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. Merrill Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hopped up. Crone in foul ground, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Kevin Crone. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Eduardo Escobar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. That average at 291 to start the day. A dozen home runs and 58 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks do get one back courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Dodgers 6 and the D-backs 1. Silvino Bracho takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now for the Diamondbacks, number 61, Silvino Bracho.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Tony Gosling, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Crone has a play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jock Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 276 the average coming in for him, with 38 home runs and 66 driven in. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the D-backs 1. Jock Peterson remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 31.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim LaCastro. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the stretch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the pool area and gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Yohan Lopez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50. Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Edwin.
At the plate now, Edwin Rios, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Tony Gosling.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the D-backs 1. Now batting, David Peralta. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Gosling is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Crone. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. The 1-0. This is in the air to left field. Peralta's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Their count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Carson Kelly. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Nick Ahmed. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 50.
Cesar Silva will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Silva.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Ken Castro.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Dylan Floro enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Standing in now, Tim LaCastro. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Floro, a California-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks 2. Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Cody Bellinger.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined towards center field, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Adam Kolarek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-2 tonight's final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tony Gosling earns his first win of the season. Alex Young was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.